Good morning, student. Today we will study chapter 7, Symmetry. Chapter 6 we will study afterwards. So take out your textbook, page number 40. What is the meaning of the symmetry? It is the axis through which it divides the figure into the equal parts. So that is which exactly fall on one another. So that is called as the symmetry. Now here we will study about the reflection symmetry. Now you can see here this it is the diagram given, or you can take the letter. Suppose A you are taking. Now if the axis it is from the middle, here it is. So divide the A into two equal parts. For B also in the same way. For C also this is the axis of the symmetry. It divides C into the two equal parts. For D also same way. But for F it doesn't divide into two equal parts. So F doesn't have the axis of the symmetry. So this is the meaning of the symmetry, which divides the figure into two equal parts. Now here the set 10, the question it is here, draw the axis of symmetry of each of the figure. Which of them has more than one axis of symmetry? You can see from the diagram, figure 1, then figure 2 and figure 4 has more than one axis of the symmetry. Then next it is question number 2, it is given as write the capital letters of English alphabet. Try to draw their axis of symmetry. Which one have an axis of symmetry and which one have more than one axis of symmetry? So which one have an axis of the symmetry? You can see from the diagram. A, B, C it is there, D, then E, then H, then I, then K it is there, M, then O, then afterwards T, U, V, W, X and Y. These have an axis of symmetry. And which one have more than one axis of symmetry? You can see from the diagram, H is having more than one, O is having more than one, even I is having more than one axis of the symmetry. Then afterwards X is there, which is having more than one axis of the symmetry. For I it will be like this also, straight line also. So for that purpose it has more than one axis of the symmetry. Now in the set 21, this is related to the graph. If you have the one page of the that is graph book and one page it is there, so you can do this. The answer I have already shown you. Now here it is, just count the number of the box it is. This line it is occupying how much box? That is 1 and the 2. So in a similar way draw. Then afterwards like this it is in horizontal. How many box? 1 and the 2. So like this you draw 1 and the 2. Then it is going upward. So that is one box. So here it will be downward because it is a reflection and symmetry. Na? Then you have to draw the straight line. How many box? 1 and the 2. So like this you draw 1 and the 2. Then afterward the straight line here like this. Horizontal 1 and the 2. So in the same way 1 and the 2. Then at the end here, that is a one box. So one box. In a similar way you can draw this and the other diagram also. Now we'll come to the next lesson. So that is divisibility. You can take out your page number 43. Here you should know the divisibility, test of the divisibility. Now what is the test of the divisibility by 2? If a number is even or a number whose last digit is an even number, that is 2, 4, 6, 8 including 0, it is always completely divisible by 2. Now 508. Now last number is 8. So 8 it is an even number. So in the table of 8 is what? In the table of 2 8 is coming? Yes. So that is 2 4 8. So that means this number is divisible by 2. Next it is a divisibility rule for the 3. What is said that a number is completely divisible by 3 if the sum of its digit is divisible by 3. That is, it is a multiple of 3. Now if you take 308, just add this 3 plus 0 plus 8, you will get 11. Then whether check the sum is divisible by 3 or not. Now if a sum is a multiple of 3, then the original number is also divisible by 3. Here 11 is not divisible by 3. So 308 is also not divisible by 3. Now take the second example, 516. 5 plus 1 plus 6. What it comes? 12. So 12 is a multiple of 3. So 516 is divisible by 3. Next it is a divisibility by the 4. You have to see the last two digits of the number. Now it is given 2308. See the last two digits, so that is 08. So 08 is divisible by 4. Therefore the original number, what is the original number? This, that is also divisible by 4. Now next it is a divisibility rule by the 9. So it is Similar to the divisibility rule for the 3, if the sum of the digit of the number is divisible by 9, then the number itself is divisible by 9. Consider 7, 8, 5, 3, 2. Add it, what you get? 25, which is not divisible by 9. Hence 7, 8, 5, 3, 2 is not divisible by 9. Now next it is a divisibility by 10. What it says that any number whose last digit is 0 is divisible by 10. Then next it is a 5, which last digit has 0 or 5 is always divisible by 5. Here examples of I given. For the 10 it is, or you can say for the 5. For the 5 it is, the last digit should be 5 or 0. And for the 10, the last digit should be 0, only 0. 5 should not be included. Then set 22. I have written the answers. You can copy from here.